What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome back to the pre-register for the month of May. Let's go ahead and jump directly into it because mobile gaming is starting to heat up, man. I know I've been calling it for the last 2 years, but it's gonna finally come true, and then I'll forget about all the times I was wrong and only focus on the time I was right. Starting off with Dynasty Legends 2, looks like an action RPG set in the Dynasty universe. It looks pretty throwaway, probably not gonna spend a lot of time here. So Dynasty Legends 2, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna really show any gameplay. They know better, right? Of course, total Dynasty style, ripping through thousands and thousands of troops here, doing all types of things that you'll never do in game. You'll probably do that, but it won't look as cool. And there you go, Dynasty Legends 2, action RPG in the Dynasty universe. I mean, I'll probably play it, but I'm not sure if it'll make it to the YouTube. So finally, the Diablo Immortal running gag is coming to an end. One of the longest running games on the pre-register is finally coming out on June 2nd. I'm gonna be live streaming this game all day. As long as I can play this game, I'm gonna be live streaming it. So definitely check it out on June 2nd, right here on the YouTube. So in the last episode, we talked briefly about Streets of Rage 4. I do like, old school arcade beat 'em ups, but this is a skip for me until at least the first major patch. Do note that when this game comes out live, it will not have multiplayer enabled into a later patch. And for me, playing a game like this single player is just like the opposite of fun. So I like the game. I played it on Xbox Game Pass, but I'm not gonna play it on mobile until matchmaking is enabled. So first we had Dog Life Simulator. Now we have My Cat Pet Game Simulator. So if you like kitty cats, 47 breeds of kitty. Adopt and take care of them, wash them. It doesn't look as good as Dog Life Simulator. I gotta be real. I do like cats. I don't know if I'll play this at all, but I thought I would bring it up anyway. So speaking of hot games that are right on the horizon, Ni no Kuni Cross Worlds is coming out on the 25th. That's another game that I'm gonna be live streaming day one, so definitely tune into the YouTube. I can't wait to see what this game is really about. I've seen so many different people say, so many different and conflicting things about what this game is and what it's like. I've seen a few streamers play the game, but they were playing like really high level accounts, so I really couldn't see what the minute to minute gameplay was like. So I'll definitely be playing the game for myself on the 25th. Can't wait to see it. Amazing art style. It's Netmarble. Hold on, wait, don't tune out. It's Netmarble, right? And Netmarble is trying their best to be the next Hoyo, MiHoYo, Genshin, right? They don't want to be left behind. And you can already see that Netmarble is pouring a ton of money in their development and their aesthetic and their production values. As much trash as we talk about Netmarble, I love the fact that they are trying to compete at a high level that only means better games for us, minus the monetization. They gonna get us on that one. So Apex Legends Mobile is coming out tomorrow. This is a really high profile first person, third person, action, battle royale game that's been basically extremely popular on PC. I've never played the PC version, not a single time, but I am gonna be playing this, most likely live streaming it tomorrow as well. So we'll be live streaming Apex Legends Mobile. I'll be trying my best to pick it up. Once again, I don't know anything about the characters, the maps, so I'm coming in extremely late with no knowledge of the maps, the characters, the meta, nothing. But you know what? I'm gonna have my gamer mode on full effect tomorrow. So definitely tune into that. Free headshot lessons, come check it out. So real briefly, we talked about Harry Potter Magic Awaken quite a few times in the pre-register. The only update that I have here is that on the 20th, we should learn more about the status of this game and when the actual release date comes out. So definitely more to come on this. Definitely keep it on your radar. I'm looking forward to it myself. Disney's Mirror Universe, brought to you by Kabam, has updated their little pre-registration site here with a lot of new little artwork here and screenshots. So we're definitely getting closer to release. I know some people are playing this game in other regions and they said they had a lot of fun with it for like the first month and then they stopped playing. I hope that the game is good by the time we get it. I hope there's a few things up their sleeve that they haven't released in soft launch that'll keep players engaged into the game longer. But I love these characters. I love this universe here. I'm not super confident in Kabam as of late, but I'm willing to be proved wrong. So what is this, Rising Monster? Oh, an idle RPG. Dear Ella is the newest title brought to you by Com2 US or Com2 Us. And dude, it looks It looks so dated, and like, what happened to this company? Like, this used to be a company that you could look forward to kind of bringing out some high profile games, you know, due to the success that they had with Summoner's War. They had all that money, but this is what they come out with now, huh? This game looks like it could have came out 5 years ago, and even if it did come out 5 years ago, it probably would have still struggled against competition. So, dear Ella, it doesn't look like much. There's some nice artwork here, but none of the action screenshots really give me any hope for this game at all. So Warcraft Arc Rumble. This is a game that I didn't want from Blizzard. I definitely didn't want a Warcraft franchise based on a game like this, but I'm still going to play it because the game looks fun. I just don't see the reason why Blizz needed to use, like, why are they so late to this, dude? This is like 8 years late for a game that looks like this. We could have seen 100 different companies make a game look exactly like this, but I guess Blizzard thinks they have something special they can add to this genre. I still think they're too late. I'm still gonna play it. I hope it's fun, but this is not exactly what I expected to see from Blizzard at all. Merge Girls, an idle RPG. So this next game is called Catalyst Black, and this is brought to you by the development team that brought you Vainglory, which was basically back in the early mobile gaming days. Vainglory was your only choice if you wanted to play a MOBA on your phone. So it's been a long time since that game. This is their first foray into a different franchise, brand new IP, brand new type of, you know, gameplay flow here. So just based off of the pedigree of the developer themselves, this game has me interested. So definitely be on the lookout for a Catalyst Black. And what do we have here? Three Kingdoms Idle. And if that wasn't enough, we have Blood Knight Idle RPG. So we have another Three Kingdoms title here, Three Kingdoms Legend of War, kind of using the same, oh no, they actually showed gameplay, excuse me. They got me good on that one. I mean, it looks a little dated, a little city building action there. Not the greatest. Dude, I thought this was a totally different game. All right, so there's city building, there's isometric action RPG-ness as well, so there's both. Looking at the screenshots here, of course, ranking up your units, plenty of waifus and husbandos here. What else do we have? Now this looks interesting. This is a party, right? There's actually some party members on the left-hand side of the screen, fighting this blue dragon, of course, an auto button. This screen looks all right. Like that screen right here is the one that kind of gets my attention a little bit. I'll probably give it a try. What else am I doing? Pixel Fantasia Idle RPG, of course. Dude, there's something going on right now. There's so many idle games coming out lately. Like this game is trying to rush to global so fast, they didn't even translate their screenshots, man. They're like, yo, we need some more idle games out quick. We have a brand new music rhythm game, Ensemble Stars Music. This is more of a husbando one. I will be playing this game when it comes out. I could care less about copyright claims as long as I don't get strikes. Strikes are different, but I could care less about getting copyright claims. So I'll definitely be playing this game on the YouTube when the time comes. Oh, and surprise, surprise, Iron Knight Idle RPG, another one. So I guess the mentality of some of these developers are like, yo, players can play like 10 idle games all at once, so let's not hold back. Grandmaster Idle RPG. Yet another idle game here on the pre-register, not even worth looking at. So since that one wasn't worth looking at, I'm gonna look at this next game. Idle Moon Rabbit, AFK RPG, another idle game. So finally getting away from these idle games, we have Shop Heroes Legends. Now I really do like these Shop Hero games. I don't like them on mobile though, because the monetization and the microtransactions kind of ruin the feel for the game. You could probably say that about a lot of games, but being a shop owner and like selling weapons to adventurers, that's cool. The problem becomes when these games try to over monetize your impatience, because an adventurer will come into your shop and he'll be like, yo, can you sell me 10 broadswords? But there's no way you're gonna have enough resources at that moment to sell him, to make and sell him 10 broadswords. So the game pops up, hey, you need some broadswords? Why don't you buy this $10 pack? And it just kind of ruins the whole shopkeeper vibe. I like these games, but once again, I would prefer it to be like maybe a one-time buy type of game. I would never play these games seriously long-term. Now let's get back to what we really want to see, some waifus. Dual Blader Idle Action RPG. Oh my God. I know there has to be at least one person out there like, FG, I got some time on my hands. Hit me with another idle game. How about Grow Archer Chaser Idle RPG? Oh, you don't like waifus? Don't worry, I gotcha. How about K-Zombie Idle Game? Dude, get me out of this simulation. Here is Magical Altelier. I used to know how to say that word, I forgot. This is actually brought to you by Smilegate, believe it or not. So something completely different than what Smilegate is really known for, but maybe, I don't, I literally have nothing to say. Maybe the game is just not designed for me. I'm probably still gonna play it though. But there you go, Magical Altelier, brought to you by Smilegate. Now the saddest part about this video is Minion Masters. Now you might have thought all those idle games were sad, but no, dude. Minion Masters is about to be left behind on the pre-register. One of the longest running games on the pre-register between this game and Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal is definitely coming out on June 2nd, which leaves poor Minion Masters here by itself to continue the running gag. Now one title that is not on the main page for pre-registration but is in pre-registration status is a title called Grim Light. Now this game has some pretty nice little 2D live artwork here. The combat models are chibi though, so I know that's gonna be kind of a turnoff for some people. But definitely when I see art like this, instantly on my radar. This one is called Grim Light. And lastly, for whatever reason, Counterside is not listed on the main page for pre-registration, but this is a title that is currently in pre-registration status with a release date coming, this month on the 27th? So definitely put this one on your radar. I really enjoyed my time in this one. Even if you don't like PvP typically in gacha games, you should definitely give live PvP, yes, live PvP, a chance here in Counterside. My name is FG3000. That was the pre-register for the month of May. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.